So, hi everyone, I'm Ashley. I'm an undergraduate student here at OSU Newark, and I'm a research assistant for Dr. Worth. So I'm going to show you the process of what we do here for the Mini Labs 3. So before we begin, I usually come over here, and I would turn on my computer, which you can see it's already on, but then I would come and I would log on to the Excel files that we have to fill out. So as you can see, I have two of the screens up right now, but I'm going to minimize it so I don't let the participants see our data. So then now I would try to set up all the stuff for the computers, so I have to get out the clipboards. And then this is all the stuff that, all of our paperwork that we need for the lab, it all goes in here. So I have to take out the consent forms and my instructions. I'm going to leave that here for now. And the clipboard packets. So since we're going to be practicing with one participant, I'm just going to bring out just one clipboard packet. So I'm going to do 20 up there. Okay. So over here, this is where all of our computers are. So I'm going to have one up right now. Alright, so this usually isn't up. I usually just pull up to have on the home screen before we start the study, so do that for now. And I have the consent form right here. The clipboard is on the computer, so they don't just automatically start typing in stuff. So the first thing they see is the consent form. So next I'm going to put the packets on. So like we're supposed to do, we're supposed to take off the cover page. Right? And then I leave this here, and then I set this over on our book stand right here. So this is where the interaction usually takes place, because the participant was in their station and I was in my station. So let's see, I think I have everything all set up. I have consent form, computers on, this ready, so we're all good to go. So usually I always have like my list of participants. I have to call out their names to go get them, so I would head out here. So usually I go around the corner to go get the participant in the waiting room, but we're just going to have our research assistant come up. So Cody, hi, how's it going?
Hi, good.
Great, if you could follow me. So we're going to be in this lab today, so if you could take a seat at any of the open computers that are on right now. And I also closed the door just to let you guys know. Alrighty, so before we begin, I want to let you know that my name is Ashley. I'll be your experimenter today. And right now you have two copies of the consent form on your desk right now. One is for you to take home and one is for me to keep. So you can just take your time, read over it, and once you're done, just sign your name and date on the back and give it back to me, and then I'll read the instructions and we can begin the study. Awesome, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to read you the instructions before we begin. So I'm going to say, welcome to the session. Today you will be completing several unrelated tasks. As such, do not be concerned with the topic of the task very greatly. Each comes with its own set of instructions, so please read and follow them carefully. During the study, you will receive a message to come find the experimenter to complete the next portion. At that point, please leave your station quietly and come find me. Do you have any questions?
No.
No? Okay. So go ahead and click the continue button on the screen to begin.
Okay.
Right, so this is when we just wait until they come get me when they need to do the clipboard portion. So usually I just kind of sit over here and just wait for them. Right, and this is when I would start filling out all like the data, like the temperature in the lab. We have a thermometer up at the thing up there. And then from that, I would fill in the date and the participant number and all that stuff. Since we only have one participant, I would already put in what station they're in. So the stations we have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, since we have 5 computers. And then once I fill it out, I just kind of record the weather outside, whether it's cloudy, raining, sunny, or whatever. That goes into the notes over here. So once I'm done, I just kind of leave that as that. And I also put in the participant credit that we have on Sona, just to let you guys know. So yeah, and then we just wait until they're done to come get me.
It said to come get you.
All right, great. So if you could just follow me over here real quick, actually. Alrighty. So I just got a few surveys for you to fill out. They're really short, so you could just stand here to complete them.
Okay.
And here's a pen if you don't have one.
Thank you.
And I'll just be standing here if you have any questions. So usually I'm standing here just to block them so they don't lean on the book stand right here. Great, you're all done? Perfect. Right, you can return back to your computer to complete the computer portion. Thank you. Right, so once they're completing that, I usually walk back over here and then put the stuff together. So usually if we have like 3 or 4 participants, if the first person that would come up, I would write down like on here like what computer they're sitting at. So my participant right now is sitting at computer 2. I write down the number 2 on here. And put it up, put it together. Okay, and set this to the side for now. And then this is when I would start punching in all the data. So the first data on here is, what is it? So I would go down and find participant 158 and start putting in all the information on there. Just kind of like that. Just go through it, type it in. And then I kind of just wait for them to be done. So I kind of sit to the side because I need this to put in which participant number and whatever computer they're in. Then I'll just wait. Oh, and get the debriefing form, of course.
I think I'm done.
All done? Okay, great. So here you go. This is your debrief form. If you just sit down, I'm just going to debrief you real quick. Alrighty, so I want to say thank you for completing today's session. As it says on the debriefing form, the study consists of several replication of past psychological findings. We're interested in investigating whether the time of the academic term influenced these effects. So basically, we'd like to know if participants vary in their responses and task performance across the academic term. So among the tasks you completed today, there are a few instances of deception. Specifically, at one point, you read an article about the university instituting comprehensive exam for students. To our knowledge, this is not a proposal that is currently being considered, and these articles were fabricated for the purpose of the study. We were interested in seeing how the quality of the argument you read would influence your thoughts about its article and its message. So you completed a task that asked you to unscramble letters to form words. In actuality, some of these problems were unsolvable. There were no way for you to correctly complete all of them. We were interested in seeing how long you would persist on this task before moving on. So we apologize for these misdirections, sometimes knowing the true goal of the study can make it difficult or impossible for people to respond as they naturally would. We tried to create realistic and compelling situations so that we could elicit your most natural responses. So if you have any questions, any of the sections or tasks you completed today, I can answer them now. Don't have any questions? Okay. So since you were deceived, you have the right to withdraw your data from the study. This will not affect any credit you receive for participating. So if you do want to withdraw your data from the study, please let me know before you leave. other than that, thank you for participating. You are now free to go. Please let me know if you have any questions. Oh, and be sure to please take your consent form and your debris form on your way out.
Okay.
Right, thank you.
Thanks.
Have a nice day.
You too.
So this is when I would usually wait for them to leave so then I could go back to the computer and type in their participant number. Okay, so they're leaving. I grabbed the packet that would have the number on there. So this is computer 2, so I come in here, sit down. Right, so for this participant number, we're gonna put like demo piloting, since it's not a real data in here. Right, and then I would just click continue, and then that's it. So I would just close this and then turn off the computer if I don't have any more participant afterwards. And then when I come back over here, I would then just put this in the completed portion of our packets, and then make sure, I was supposed to put this in before, but put the sign in here too. Right, and the instructions. Right, and then I kind of set this here, and we're all done, and that's about it.
All right, thank you.